Oh, it's Friday, and you know what that means, right? What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and it's time for some Nintendo talk. But before we get into that, those that are new, let me explain what happens around here, just so there's no confusion. Each day, Monday through Friday, I take about 5 to 10 minutes, give or take, to kind of go over the top news of the day for Nintendo. With that said,
let's go!
So, pulling my first story from My Nintendo News, basically the article saying there hasn't been any pre-orders up in the US as of yet due to the missing FCC approval, which is required for all electronic devices in the United States in order to be sold. The FCC approval certifies that the device's electromagnetic interface is under limits approved by the FCC. So far, the way it looks is this thing has not gotten past that stage yet, and taking into consideration the process can take weeks rather than days, the pre-orders may not end up going up until the end of July or potentially even longer to go live. Now, I know a lot of people hear this and the first reaction is, there's no way this is true. This is just nonsense. They're just talking nonsense. So if you remember when the Switch went up for sale, this baby right here did not go live in the United States well after it was going up live in Europe, which scared a lot of people and made a lot of people start to think like, oh my God, we're not going to get this, Switch Pro controller in the United States at launch. It didn't come for months afterwards, and it was almost instantaneous that after this went live from the FCC, once the FCC approved it, it immediately was like the switch was flipped. No pun intended. And then all of a sudden, like, pre-orders were going up all over the place. So maybe that's what's happening here. I think we'll find out hopefully by July. That's a long time to wait, and I just wish that Nintendo would just be forthcoming and say, like, hey guys, this is the situation. This is where we're at right now. This is what's going on. When you don't say anything, people are tweeting different video game stores, like where they're buying them, Best Buy, GameStop, Amazon, Walmart, all these different places are getting tweets sent to them asking, like, what is going on? And the standard response is, we don't know what's going on with pre-orders yet. And it's like, man, that's frustrating, especially since the other guys across the pond, theirs all went up and they've already sold out already. And it makes people a little nervous. Gotta admit it. Makes us a little nervous. So we'll see how that all pans out. So the first time in the Amiibo history, we actually get a 4-pack. In the United States, we got a couple of 3-packs. We got the Retro Collection at one time, which was, I believe, Duck Hunt Dog, Rob the Robot, and Mr. Game & Watch. Then we got the Mii Fighters, all 3 Mii Fighters in a 3-pack. The UK always got them in 1-packs. This is kind of different. We've also gotten 2-packs a lot of times in the United States. Callie and Marie, the Squid Sisters, both came in a 2-pack. In Japan, they've just announced for the Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad DLC pack that's coming out, they're basically going to get all the champions in one gigantic pack. It's estimated to cost about 6,480 yen, which typically runs about $64, $65 in the United States. I like this 4-pack. I like the art. The art is really nice on it. Man, this is one that's tough. Like, you look at it and you go, man, would I love to import this one and just keep it in the package. Like, I'm not an in-the-box collector, as you guys see behind me and stuff, but
excluded the 2 that are already. They're Japanese ones, okay? Like, cut me a little slack. They're just Japanese. That's the only reason they're in the package. Please, be nice. Comments below, be nice.
That said, it's like, you look at this and you're like, this is really cool. Like, I'm glad they're doing this. It's just nice. It makes me wonder, like, which I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's coming to the United States because our pre-orders already went up for this. So I don't think we're getting it in this situation. But it's kind of cool. I like it. I'd like to see more of it. That is all for today. That is all for the week. Another week of Nintendo Talk wrapped. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this. I'm loving it so far. Tomorrow night, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to do a Nintendo Talk Live with Ian Prichell. Be sure to check that out. That's going to be really cool. He's from OK Beast. He lives in Japan, so I really want to pick his brain and talk about some Nintendo stuff with him from Japan. Next Sunday, I'm really excited to do this one. This one's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to have my buddy Bergability, Twitch streamer, on. I've been following him for a while now, a few months now on Twitch. I love watching his streams when I get the opportunity. But he's going to come on and sit down on Nintendo Talk Live, and we're going to chat for an hour. So if you guys don't know, I also do that every Saturday, Sunday. Normally, if you follow me on Twitter, at Nintendo Gurus, I will tweet out something that says like, hey, this day or this day, we're going to do something kind of cool. Check it out. So there you go. That is all. See me later.